Okay, so if you're a remodeler or contractor and you're looking for a more predictable way of getting quality homeowners in your pipeline without dealing with marketing agencies and price shoppers who are just going to waste your time, then pay attention. I want to walk you through a system that we're using to help remodelers get about 3 to 7 new projects in 12 weeks. My name is Jay. I run Excel.io. It's a growth partner for remodeling and contracting companies where we kind of go in, we simplify your sales process with AI infrastructures that'll allow for scalability so you don't have to rely on marketing agencies for leads and you don't have to waste time with price shoppers. So I wanted to share the system that's generating insane results. I was able to book over 40 appointments in only the last 30 days for myself. I was able to generate thousands of dollars, not just for me, but for my clients as well. And I was able to get them to their dream outcome instead of them being a slave to the acquisition process. So I've spent a lot of time looking at the home improvement industry, and I've analyzed a trend where most remodelers and contractors are stuck in the service business killer, and they're stuck in this downward spiral and they can never end up getting out. So this is it. If you're too involved in the sales process, meaning that you're calling leads 24/7 yourself, you're wasting a lot of time that you can be allocating towards project fulfillment. If you have no multi-channel presence, if you think that you're going to be able to scale past, let's say like 100K a month just by being on Facebook, that is not going to happen. You're going to exhaust the channel at one point and you need to have a multi-channel presence. If you have no leverage in your appointment setting system, meaning you're not hiring people, you're not creating systems and processes to be able to ease the sales process, you're not managing it properly, then you're not going to have a consistent lead flow. If you're relying on HomeAdvisor, Angie's List, and Houzz, then I don't even need to mention them. They literally share your leads with your competitors. So if you have an inconsistent lead flow, because of all these things, then you're going to end up probably chopping your prices. If you're anything like this guy, then he says, this last week, I've lowered my labor costs just to try to land something, but still out of 3 bids this week, no one has bid yet. Chopping prices doesn't really do anything, as you can see. The only thing it does do is it lowers margins. If you have low margins, then you have no cash flow and you can't invest into anything. You can't invest into a team. You can't invest into growing your business. You can invest into marketing, which is the most important thing to be able to grow your business. That means you're doing everything yourself. It's the owner-operator model, not on fulfillment. Of course, you probably have technicians who help you with project fulfillment and everything like that. I'm talking on the growing side, on the back end, on the management side. How are you going to be able to grow a business if you're not working with a marketing team, if you don't have sales reps in place, if you don't have someone helping you, a lending hand, you're not going to be able to scale and you're going to end up burning out and failing. And I've built a system that helps remodelers and contractors get out of this rut, not even just them, but their teammates as well. It's going to save them a lot of time and it's going to save them a lot of money to get essentially appointments on demand. And the goal for you is to know how to be able to handle an extra 3 to 7 new projects every month or $50,000 plus in revenue every single month. The thing is, it's super affordable. It's so affordable that even a broke college kid could be studying for 1 hour and he'd be able to afford it and understand it and just sell it to a bunch of his friends and start making thousands of dollars. So this is the gap of every remodeling or contracting company, from leads to appointments to closing clients. These are the 3 things that you need at every single step to be able to successfully scale your business. You need systems, processes, insights, and talent. So let's start with systems and processes. For systems and processes, what you need is you need to be able to understand how to run the ads. You need automations in place. You need a CRM. You need all these processes in place to be able to handle the influx of leads. You also need insight into the market. You need to be able to understand who your ICP is to be able to sell to them, or no one's going to convert, no one's going to buy from you. You also need talent, right? You can't do everything yourself. You might need to hire a marketing team. You might need to hire some sales reps, whatever it may be. You need people who are good at what they do to help you out on this. Same thing with appointments, same thing with closing clients. But the best part about it is our AI infrastructure does everything for you, so you do not need to worry. You don't need to worry about implementing a system, about getting some insights into the market, about hiring talent, like let alone spending $2,000 a month on someone who's going to call in sick, take vacation days. They have limited hours, right? They need to sleep and to potentially like get fired or that they're going to quit. Our AI infrastructure is all 3 of these things all at once. And the best part about this is that it's super affordable. Even a broke college kid could literally afford this and he can implement it himself. Like he could study for maybe an hour and he'd be able to understand it. He could sell it to all his friends and start making thousands of dollars. And this is why it's so effective, because of leverage. This is leverage to its highest degree. Most owners in the remodeling and contracting industry are super involved within their process at closing, setting, and getting leads themselves. And if you think you're going to be able to scale past 100K a month while you're still setting appointments yourself, I'm sorry, but you're wrong. This is perfect if you can close at least 35 to 45% because this will get you the consultations. You just need the cash, and by getting the cash, you just have to close, and I'm sure you're already good at that. And that is the AI remodel setting system. And these are just some things to mention that if you don't act on them, your business is going to fail, and these are things that we're going to be able to help you with. This is the current state of the remodeling and contracting industry. It's just a bunch of people running ads with super low quality static images, not showcasing any of their work, and it's just insanely low quality. Like, this might get some leads, it might get a few appointments, but the thing is that these are the price shoppers, the people. They're going to be very low quality leads, and there's an opportunity here for you to stand above and to use your work as your advantage and to start standing up with your competitors when it comes to running. But if you're going to keep running these static ads like this is how things are usually going to be going. You might get 5 leads from one of these ads, and then you're going to speak to them, you're going to book them in for their consultation, and you're going to think, great, okay, and this time I might be able to close this person. And then come day of the consultation, you get them in for a consultation. Everything seems to be going well until you tell them your price. And then they tell you the average Joe down the street is doing it for X amount less, and you know the cost of the remodel is going to be super expensive, and your price will get them exactly what they want because you've done this exact same project before. You're desperate though, but you value your prices, but you are desperate. You haven't landed a job in weeks, maybe even months, so you chop your prices and they still don't even close. You don't have to worry because all these people here, 99% of all remodelers and contractors, are doing the exact same thing. And what I'm about to show you will allow you to generate high intent consultations while you're sleeping, or if you want to be on the beach, or if you want to be hanging out with family, whatever you want to do, it's on the back end. You get to listen to the market and not your competitors like they're doing here. You get to ignore all the noise that's going on, all these marketing agencies that are pitching you and that are giving you low quality offers, and you get to finally run everything in-house and pass down a legacy home improvement company to your kids or to someone who you love. Now you're probably wondering how I even came up with something like this. Well, because I spent a lot of time looking at the home improvement industry, and I noticed the gap not just only in the ads and of running these low quality static image ads, but I've also looked at these people in the industry that are generating an insane amount of money online. This guy was able to generate over 800 leads in 6 months using a similar system as I'm going to mention. And this guy as well, similar system, he was able to generate 174,000 followers. He is one of the top people in the industry when it comes to carpentry and remodeling and everything like that. He was able to build a strong brand presence and start getting a lot of money online. This is exactly how we're going to do this for you. So remember when I mentioned of all the competitors and how they're running boring old static image ads, and this is your chance to stand above. We're going to create both of these creatives for you and split test them, see which one works better for you. This is the AI avatar. We're going to generate an AI avatar that looks professional, that sounds human, and speaks to your client's pain points. People like to buy from people, and this is what that's going to do. This is going to build trust, so this is going to leverage your work as a creative, so it's going to be an engaging video that people would want to click on. Now, these high quality you're going to do is going to solve that race to the bottom. You no longer have to compete with your competitors with these boring static image ads or not even running ads at all. You're going to start building trust, so it's going to solve the no trust issue. And it's also going to solve the inconsistent lead flow that you might be having. So when people click on these high quality creatives, they're going to get sent to a custom landing page that we're going to build out for you, custom to your business. We're going to leverage your testimonials for you. We're going to leverage the work that you do so people can actually value. And this is going to prevent all the price shoppers from coming in just because of the qualification process that these people are going to go through once they click on book consultation. They're going to be asked what's their project, what do they even want done, and what's their budget for the project. And they're also going to get their name and their email and everything like that. It's going to prevent the high customer acquisition costs, so you're going to spend a lot less to get a lot more. It's going to prevent you from chopping your prices because these people are actually going to value your work. Now, once people opt in and they submit their information, an AI appointment setter is going to call them. And by the way, this is a voice appointment setter, and it sounds human, sounds exactly human. We can clone your voice and just have an AI just call them up within seconds. And this is going to prevent you from hiring a sales specialist where you have to spend thousands of dollars a month with benefits, sick days, and vacation days, everything like that. It's going to prevent you from doing everything yourself, so there's no owner-operator, nothing like that. And speed to lead, this is insanely important. you're going to be 4 times more likely to convert someone if you can get to them within 5 minutes. If you don't believe me, Harvard Business did a study on this. The results showed that it was an increase of 391% in sales if you can get to your lead within 5 minutes. You're going to be able to solve the low consultations as well. Now, once this AI appointment setter, let's say they do booked the consultation, the lead is going to get sent a pre-consultation workflow. What happens during this pre-consultation workflow? Well, it's going to warm them up a little bit more. It's going to leverage your testimonials. It's going to give them reminders so that it reduces the chances of them canceling and giving you an excuse of why they might not be able to meet that day. And let's say they don't book. Let's say they're not ready to do it and they're looking to only get their project done within the next couple of months. Well, this is when we implement them and we move them to the follow-up stage in the sales pipeline, and we're going to follow up with automated workflows, and this will prevent you from wasting money on acquisition. You're going to be able to extract every single dollar from what you're spending on these ads here. And if they're able to book the consultation, you're going to drive to the person's house and you're going to close the consultation, you're going to increase your cash flow, and you're going to not have to fail. So this AI ad system will get you that influx of leads. It'll get you a lot of results very, very quickly. But like I said before, it would be hypocritical of me not to include a multi-channel presence, and this is where you can stand above your competitors. So if you have no multi-channel presence, you have an inconsistent lead flow, right? So this is where we're going to help you get your presence online and really start scaling to the point where you want to go. So like I mentioned before, these are the people getting insane results doing this exact same content system. Over 800 leads in 6 months, and these are the 2 types of things that we're going to be posting for you that are generating insane results in the industry. So the first one is an AI voiceover, and what it is essentially just 30 to 60 seconds of you recording your work, and we're going to put an AI voiceover over it. And the next one is DIY user generated content, exactly what this guy is doing. You just film yourself based off scripts that we're going to give you, and it gets insane results. I've even implemented this into my business. Before I implemented this, I was getting 6, 9 views. All my videos were getting below 10 views. After I implemented this, I was getting over 500, 527, 312, 511. So it really does work, and it can be applied to any single industry. And once again, these are your competitors. So this is why there's such a huge opportunity for you to stand above. Your competitors are just posting boring old pictures that are not engaging at all. Like this gets 50 likes. If you look at this guy here, like he has 69,000 followers. This guy has 174. So there's a huge opportunity for you to just copy and paste exactly what these guys are doing and what the system that I'm going to show you, and just stand above these people and to start acquiring leads for free. Now this is exactly how we're going to help you do it. This is the organic gap, attention, the conversion mechanism to leads, right? It's the basics, and this is what you need to be able to get leads and to get consultations and to eventually close a client. So attention is the most important part, and that is what we're going to be helping you with. So attention is the AI content system. This is how we're going to gain awareness for what you do and for your services. This is the 2 different types of videos that we're going to be posting that I mentioned. So the AI voiceover and the DIY UGC. The DIY UGC, let's start with that. We're going to create a custom GPT content assistant that's going to scrape DIY ideas from Instagram, so potentially from someone like him. It's going to scrape the ideas that he uses in his videos, and then from there, it's going to generate human-like scripts that you could just film on the job. You could film a quick 30-second video on the job, reading the script. If you have something like Loom, you could just put a rolling script, and you could just read exactly what it says while you're on the job. And once you film this video, you can film them all at once if you like to make it easier. And just give it all to us, and we're going to automate the posting schedule inside the CRM for you. So all you need to do is just post a video, quick 30 seconds. You can even have a team member do it. It's pretty easy, and you don't even have to generate the script. So what this is going to do is it's going to avoid the lack of trust once again, because you're going to have that DIY, that personal connection with people. It's going to prevent you from hiring, because you don't have to hire a content agent. You don't have to hire an editor or anything like that, just because this GPT is going to do all the sourcing for you. Scraping these ideas from Instagram accounts like this guy and like that guy, let's say, it's going to prevent the trial and error, because you're going to have exactly what works copied into your business. The generating the human-like scripts instead of the ideation process, you're going to save so much time by just getting the scripts done for you. And by filming the video yourself on the job, you're going to start building a lot of awareness, and you're going to build that personal connection with your followers. Now this is the next thing. This is the AI voiceover. This is the similar process of what we're going to do. So we're going to build the custom GPT assistant once again. So it's like that employee that's done for you. It's going to scrape ideas from YouTube and from Instagram. So YouTube, for example, it's going to scrape the comments on a certain home improvement video, and it's going to see what exactly that they want. What does the market want? Instead of listening to people and looking at the videos, it's going to listen to what the people want, and then you're going to start posting those types of videos. Instagram, it's like the same thing as well, and we're going to be looking at what's trending and what is working really, really well in the industry. Again, we're going to generate human-like scripts, but in this time, instead of actually you having to film the video on the job, we're going to generate with ElevenLabs an AI voiceover with the script that we use from the GPT assistant, and then we're going to edit the UGC that you're just going to take your phone, you're going to film 30 to 60 seconds of like a transformation or during the process. Just go on the job and just film like 60 seconds, 30 seconds. Like, it's pretty easy. And then you just give that to us, and we're going to edit that with the AI voiceover. And once again, we're going to automate the posting schedule inside the CRM. So you could just film like 30 to 60 seconds. You can film like 5 videos all at once, so you don't have to worry about it later on in the week. You can just do it all at once and get it all out of the way. So it's really simple, and it's really easy, and it gets insane results. So if you're finally ready to stop working with marketing agencies, you're tired of dealing with people who can't afford you, you want an AI system that'll get you 3 to 7 new projects or $50,000 plus a month, literally while you sleep, or if you want to be on the beach, hang out with family, whatever, it's on the back end, guaranteed, or your money back, then book your implementation call now. Click the link down below. It's going to be a big blue button. Click it and book your call, and we'll see how we can potentially implement everything I just mentioned into your business for you. But there is a catch. I can only take on 3 more partners this month, so I want to make you an offer. If you book now, I'll personally run your ads and manage everything I just mentioned for free, completely for free for 3 months. Usually what we do is we build out the system and we give it to our clients to be able to run internally. But I'll personally run your ads that I mentioned before. I've managed thousands of dollars worth of ad spend, and I have specific knowledge in running everything that I just mentioned. I'll manage everything for free for 3 months. So book your implementation call down below, and I'll see you on the other side.